There's a huge difference between commanding and demanding respect. And you only demand respect when you can't command it. I think Brian Flores felt so disrespected by the John Elway meeting that he says that they came hammered and weren't paying him any attention, and it was obvious they were out drinking the night before. And also the text from Bill Belichick that said he was more or less the Rooney Rule in the Giants interview. I think he decided, I'm not getting respect, so I'm going to burn the whole thing down. Truly, I think this lawsuit is not about fairness or helping future black coaches to succeed. I think Brian Flores felt so disrespected. The lawsuit's about getting respect that he can't command himself. And so that is where I think the problem is. You know, I was around the same person that he was, that has commanded respect better than anybody that I've ever been around. His name was Bill Belichick. When Bill walked into a room, you could hear a pin drop. And it wasn't just, hey, let's straighten up, don't cuss. No, it was, what's Bill going to do or say? Does Bill need something? What can we do? I mean, and that isn't because Bill ever told me I needed to do that. It's because he commanded respect. And there's a huge difference between commanding and demanding respect. And you only demand respect when you can't command it. Dr. Christian Conte is a mental health expert. He defines it this way. To demand respect is to tell others, you will respect me, or otherwise threaten or punish those who do not act according to your wishes. To command respect is to have others observe and admire your actions of their own volition. So in other words, I choose to respect you based on your actions versus you saying, it doesn't matter what I do, you're going to respect me. And so Brian Flores was obviously not getting the respect that he desired when he walked through the door. So he filed a lawsuit in order to demand this respect. I mean, there are certain characteristics of somebody that commands respect. Jason, you do this very well, having been around. Somebody who's confident, not looking for affirmation or approval from others. They just are who they are. They're competent, typically very high achievers, willing to do whatever it takes, usually very self-aware, introspective, thoughtful people, and they have self-respect. And people who have self-respect typically lead you to have that same respect for them. You know, one of the definitions of respect is to consider worthy of high regard. Okay, so if you're not being respected, you need to look inside. What are you doing that's not worthy of being held in high regard? And where could you improve? And I think what's happened here is so unfortunate because I had such high hopes for Brian Flores. When you ask yourself, why am I not being respected? And you come to the conclusion that it's an external factor outside of something you can control, you will never command respect. You have no chance. You've just stunted your growth because you refuse to look at yourself, what you could do to become the person that could command respect. Instead, you are trying to strong-arm other people into respecting you when you are obviously not doing what it takes to command that respect. So you go down that road, your growth is done, and so are your hopes of ever commanding respect.